Hi, and welcome back to the Heart of the OHR contest 2018. We are looking at Kaiju Big Battle Fighto Fantasy, which if you've been keeping up with this channel, you'll know that I already have a complete series devoted to this game, 46 parts in total. But what you may not know is there's a few points I did not finish in that playthrough that I actually didn't realize I hadn't finished until the designer told me that I had missed a couple things. So I figured for tonight's episode of Heart of the OHR, I'll go back and finish up that little segment that I didn't do before. So I'm going to load a game. Obviously, I'm well into the into progress here. So I'm going to find the one that I got the most hours on. Looks like this one. So we'll take that. But so without actually beating the game, which I've already done in the previous video, I'm going to walk us back to Hero HQ, which is where our missing piece is. And so I think I gave a little bit of info on what I thought about the game back in the actual full version. And I'm going to do more of that, I think, after this little sidebar here. But I want to quickly go through and get the thing that I know we're missing. And I think there actually is two things I'm missing, because I don't really recall what the other thing is. I know American Beetle is partly attributed to that, but I can't remember exactly what I have to do to get his missing ingredients. So I'm not going to worry about going through that. But I'm going to at least do what I know I'm missing, which is I'm missing the bunny's ultimate move. So let's take a look at his ultimate move here. Oh, do I need to take a... It looks like I need to take a nap. Doesn't matter, because I don't have to find anything. Alright, so he has... Alright, so here's all of his special moves right now. He's got 12 of them. So we're clearly trying to look for the one that goes here. Is my guess. That would be the ultimate move. So we're going to see if we can do that. And the way to do that, I'm told, is to do his show. And as you recall, if you've watched the series, I didn't really want to spend a lot of time doing the talky parts, because I figured these are things you can do on your own when you play the game. I wanted to get through the actual adventure, realizing that really, literally everything you do in the game is part of the adventure. So, yeah, I think it's great that we have to that everything we do in the game is relevant, because it's real easy to go off on tangents when you're designing an RPG, especially if you have one with flavor text. And one that where you try to just really make the characters stand out. It's real easy. So I'm glad that this game goes beyond that convention of just throwing crap in for the sake of having crap in a game. It actually makes the extra stuff useful. So we're going to do the useful thing. I need to clear my throat real quick because I'm going to do my stupid voices I do, and hopefully I remember what they are. I got my water with me. But as you probably figured out by now, I cough when I talk. If I'm trying to multitask, and I don't know why that is, but even when I'm just going on a long conversation, my throat dries out quickly. So I'm going to take my water real quick and do a quick cough. There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. An audio system built by Dusto for recording his each and every thought. Should I stop in a second and interview one of my boisterous buddies? Yes, talk time. Okay, so whom do I talk to? So, as you can see, there's only 4 people left. I don't recall when I spoke to the other 4. They're somewhere in the archives of the Kaiju Big Battle gameplay series, all 46 episodes. If you want to see what the other 4 say, then just go watch the series from beginning to end. It should only take you, 18 hours according to the time log? Not too bad. You can... takes less time than watching a Netflix series. So, all right, let's interview Pedro Plantain. Welcome to my wonderful show. Today's guest is Pedro Plantain.
Buenos dias. Happy to be here.
Pedro, let's get down to the darkest feelings first. Let's talk Pablo.
Of course.
We all know Dr. Cube is really responsible for Pablo perishing, but few know who actually had the knife. Our own friend and ally, none other than Silver Potato.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay. Do you harbor hatred for a starchy squad mate?
His brain had been mashed into nothing by Dr. Cube's torture. It was out of his control. I was angry for a long time, but no more. Potato is a victim as much as Pablo was. We've made our amends.
Incredible. Such sincerity. You're a model citizen, Pedro.
I am still going to blow up Cube and his company, though.
Of course, of course.
When I discovered Pablo's zombie, it helped me heal, and his poisonous bite has since sent many foes to hospital.
I'm honestly impressed with that you can control a zombie so well.
Families forever, even in death.
What a way to end today's show. Thank you, Pedro, for your deep discourse.
Death to capitalism.
Whoa, wait. Don't say that too loud. I'll lose all my sponsors. Okay. So, yeah, I wanted Dusta to be a British speaker since the beginning, and I keep forgetting every time I go there. So that's what you get in the final episode, the final bonus episode. Alright, let's see. Let's see who we're going to talk to next. We'll talk to Roblox. We'll just go down the line. Welcome to my wonderful show. Today's guest is Roblox. Hello, world. Now, Roblox, we have a bit of a bungle here. You're not the same rambunctious robot we once knew. You are built on time and totally different than before. How do you answer allegations that you are not the real Roblox and thus not a true Kaiju hero? I am what I am. What I am, I'll be. Definitely deep, but you're straight stepping on my turf there. I'm the one with the whimsical wisdom. People have the right to be just who they are. The right to their free will. What? Roblox, are you paying attention? To love is not a sin. I agree, but this is an interview and you're not answering any questions. Everybody is a star. In Hollywood. Wait a second. What's this switch? Let me just flip it. Roblox, can you hear me? Apologies, I was in media player mode. Excellent. Your verses were beautiful, but I was baffled. Welcome back. I've downloaded an enormous database of classical disco. Today's disco revival does not have the same level of macho that the classics possessed. Interesting. I've often wondered whether I should sing my own album. You should not. You should not. Okay, well that's all the time for today. Good night, machos and monsters. It's like Bumblebee. Should I stop a second and interview one of my boisterous butties? Alright, time for Silver Potato. Welcome to my wonderful show. Today's guest is Silver Potato. Yo, 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 yo! Goodness, you're full of beans today. You know me, baby. I love having a chance to talk to the public. What's up, people? How you peeling? Silver Potato, are you the one and only Kaiju hero who can deliver dance moves as mighty as my own? Haha! You don't need to butter me up. I know I'm styling. The fans you frequently ask questions about you. Important issues. Nice. Hit me with them, baby. Dear Silver Potato, I'm a big fan of your fleshy moves and shiny skin, but there's one thing that bothers me. If you're a living potato, how can you eat french fries? Isn't that cannibalism? Man, that's a weird question. I had an accident that combined my human DNA with potato DNA. Does that mean I can't eat fries? What the heck, baby? It does seem quite strange. There's no one quite like you, Potato. Next question. Go, go, go! Silver Potato, is it true you once dated a pop star? Who was it? Did you record any duets? That's a little too personal. Come on. But no, I've never recorded a song before. I can dance like crazy, but I know I ain't got the best voice. Next, Potato, why did you break up with me? I thought I was your perfect foil, and then one day you were just gone. Pop star Anna Dromina. Well, the fans want to know. That's not a story I want to tell. Peace out, Dusto. There you have it, an uncomfortable evasion by your studly spud. Thank you for coming by, my friend. Anna. Alright, one more. Let's talk to the last one who's here. Slow Fang. Welcome to my wonderful show. Today's guest is Slow Fang. Well, Mr. Fang, introduce yourself. Slow Fang, are you asleep again? We've got dead air. This is bad business. We're losing listeners fast.
I just do.
What was that? I can hardly hear you.
I'm just a little nervous on the radio.
Speak up, Slow. Can you at least give us one of your boisterous bellows?
Yeah.
Surely terrible, my friend. I'm afraid we've got to cut this session short. Okay, the broadcast has stopped. What happened? Why such sloppy silence?
Whoa! Don't like how my voice sounds when it's recorded. Yeah, brother.
Should we try a second time?
Never again. Yeah.
Oh, hello, friends. What brings you all here in such a solidarity? Listen, baby, we gotta talk. Of course, I'm all ears. Yo, the ears are fine, bro. It's the mouth we're worried about.
Yeah, this is for your own good, brother.
What in the world are you belching so sternly for? What's going on? This is a revolution. Your broadcast career is over. I disagree. I've got great ideas for another season. Listen, Dusto, y'all know we all love you, but your show's made us look like total clowns. The whole world's laughing. Aha! But they say laughing is a lovely medicine. Not when you're the one being laughed at, baby. Then it ain't so cool.
I love this. I love for this drama, dudes. Don't stop.
Live with the drama. Friends, do you all feel this way? Affirmative. In a Hero HQ survey, 8 voters expressed disappointment in this program. Only 1 expressed positive sentiment. Dare I ask who was the one positive pal? Dino King Jr.
Should have listened to me, Dusty.
I never knew my program could produce such sadness. My friends, I'll quit. I got so swept up in social media fame that I forgot what really mattered. It's you, all of you, my true friends. Let's dance. Dusto Bunny learned disco time. Dusto's ultimate dance move recovers the health of the entire party, even heroes who have been knocked out. I would say we should try that, but then that means having to knock everyone out. Almost sounds like a plan. Oh, there's our waffle friend.
Sacre bleu.
So let's see what happens if we try to talk again. Dusto's old recording equipment now suits unused. Maybe someday he'll host a new better show. Alright, so let me see. I think was it skill? So yeah, I'm still missing one for American Beetle. I don't exactly. I think I was told how to get it. I just don't remember what it is. But it looks like everyone else, at least on this team's got their ultimate. Oh no, Roblox has a lot to get. The other thing that you want to do, I'm not going to do it on camera, but when you are playing the game. Use Roblox when you're fighting in the arenas against all the bosses, because that's how you get all of his big moves. So clearly I'm underdeveloped on his, but I'm not going to do all that for the video. And then American Beetle, I think his is somewhere on the moon. I was told how to get it. I don't remember what the process is. We could probably go do it real quick, but I don't know. Then I gotta go find the email. And that's okay. You know, I gotta leave some mystery for the viewers. I mean, I literally think I played 99.9% of the game on camera, and you know, you guys need to get the game. It's a good game. Anyway, so let's kind of backtrack a bit and go to the heart of the OHR part of this. By now, the videos I've finally figured out what the airing for the videos is going to be. This is actually the final recording I'm doing for the series, even though it's only, I think, the 11th that's going live. But all the other videos are done and recorded and produced and ready for YouTube. I just got to get them actually processed and uploaded. So this is the only one I'm still recording midway. I've even already recorded the the post-mortem for the whole series. So this is definitely the last thing I have to do for Heart of the OHR 2018. So I'm actually happy about that because it's a long process. But I wanted to say that by now you all should realize what place this game made. And it's quite an achievement because it's not only first place in the contest, but it really stacks up against Heart of the OHR, like the whole history. The only game in front of it right now is Matria by JSH 357. I don't think any game's going to ever beat that, because not just that I don't think a game can, it's just that I think our voter base isn't as gushy over titles as it used to be. So I think Montreal was really a part of it, or product of its time. This game here shows, though, that great games are still possible. The OHR, in fact, maybe even more so, because the OHR is actually capable of doing more. But I just kind of want to, since this is sort of like in the middle of the season, quote unquote, this kind of gives me a moment of kind of reflection just for each of you that are watching, that we really did have a great season this year. And Kaiju Big Battel Fighto Fantasy really is, I think, the culmination of a lot of effort gone in. But I also want you guys, when you're watching this, to kind of get a sense of what effort looks like. Because I think one of the historical problems of the OHR is that we have a lot of people who start games who don't finish it, who don't put a lot of effort in the games. We don't all have skills in every category. I mean, even Kaiju is the product of 3 different people. It's the Wobbler, Paul Harrington. He's the lead brain behind the game. He did all the story, did all the writing, all the design, everything. But he did very few of the graphics. I think Soda Piggy did most of the graphics, and then of course the music is by Glock and Mr. 8-Bit. So you have collaborators in this game. Sometimes collaboration really helps the product, the end product. But also, just time and investment does too. Not every game is going to achieve this, because not every game is going to have a budget. This game had a budget and required a lot of money. I don't know how much, but it definitely wasn't free. So people who don't have money aren't going to probably produce something like this unless they're multi-talented. But you can still put all that you can in what you know, whatever your skills are. So I hope that here we are halfway through the presentation part of it, although we're at the end of the recording. I hope that each of you who not only participate in the Heart of the OHR, but just make a game, will stick with it. The whole point of the contest is to encourage people to finish what they started. That's why I don't restrict previously released games like most contests do. This is why I have an open window policy rather than a start and finish policy. The idea is you started something, finish it. If it's not good, start a new one. And again, I want to kind of update some of my previous ideas. And I think in the past, my idea was finish everything you start. I don't think that anymore. I think you really need to stick to the projects that work, and I think that means making sure the project you're about to start actually does work. Make sure it's something that first and foremost you want to play. That's where I know I may differ from some critics. Is I make games that I want to play. I realize I'm probably one of the few who want to play it, at least in the OHR community, but I still do it because that's the game I want to play. If there are games in this contest that were made because the game maker wanted to make it and play it, that's great. If you're making games to impress others, you really only should do that if you're trying to make money off of it, because you're not going to impress everyone. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't try, and that's I think where I'm looking for that dividing line. Because seeing with Kaiju is it's not going to be everybody's cup of game. In spite of it winning the contest, in spite of it having a score of 9 out of 10 average, it is still not a 10 average. It's still, there are still people who didn't think it was perfect. As hard as that might be to believe, but it's not perfect. According to, each voter. According to some voters, it is perfect. I'm one of the few. Can't think of anything you can do better. Just even knowing what was cut from the game, I think, yes, that was a good choice. Sorry that things didn't work out the way they should have, but in retrospect, it's better that it didn't work out, because the product it is now is probably the best that the OHR can handle. It's, in order to make this game even better, you probably have to go to a different engine. And I don't even know if that's necessary, because the game as is, what do we need? Alpha transparency? That's one thing the engine still can't do that the game probably could have adopted, but we don't need it. It's fine. So overall, this is the kind of thing we're dealing with. Is we're dealing with a good game. The score shows it blew the second place out of the water, and the second place game was really good. We can achieve this kind of level of a game if we want to. We just have to stick with it, and you know, the other thing too is, I mean, we all complain about being busy. I mean, you know, Paul Harrington is not a guy who's got a lot of free time. So for him to do this as quickly as he did, I mean, it took some skill, it took some practice, you know, in other games to get here, but he didn't give up. He kept at it, and he finished it. It's done, and now he's getting $10 a pop for people to play it. So, I mean, I think it's an inspiration. Hope something for motivation for you guys, you know, halfway through the video, but also as we move into the 2020 season and a couple years from now. Well, we're in 2019 now. Just in the next, actually the next 14 months. You guys have 14 months to get your thoughts together. But anyway, more of the retrospective at the end of the season. It will be in the Zalog video. And it's already done. I can tell you exactly where to look for. It'll be in minute marker 20:09, or 20 minutes 9 seconds, and is when we get to that part of the series. Amazing that I remembered that. But yeah, I hope that you all get inspired by this game. And also, I do have a special announcement in regards to this game. Because this game was the winner, you will find out why that's a good thing on Sunday. Is it Sunday? Yeah. No, Saturday. Saturday, March 16th. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, this is Kaiju Big Battle, Fighto Fantasy, our winner of Heart of the OHR 2018. Great game, and one that if you haven't played yet, you need to go get it. But wait until the Saturday announcement before you do that. Okay, bye.